Hey scrappers, it's Vanessa here with another scrapbook process video, and today I'm playing along again with the 30 days of sketches. And so the first thing that I'm working on here is my background, and the lighting in my scrap room kind of washes this out a little bit, but I am taking some texture paste, which is in this very light pink, and I'm just placing it through my star stencil here. This is a stencil from Vicki Boutin, I believe. And I'm just adding this texture paste through this stencil, and I'm going to do a line here across the top, and then I'm going to do another line of stars across the bottom as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up these stars. I want it to have it sort of have a band across the top and bottom, and so my layout is going to follow the sketch that now is up on the screen again. And the design of the sketch is all very centered in the middle of the layout, so these stars are going to kind of pop out from above and below the pattern papers that are going to go on this page. And it's a really, really light pink. I think I had gotten this texture paste from Tuesday Morning, I believe, and I think it's from Plaid or something like that. And so I just wanted something nice and soft, so this is a very light pink, so it just adds just a little bit of texture to the background. And I didn't gesso my paper. I am not putting any wet medium except for this texture paste, so it doesn't really need any gesso because I'm not adding any water. I did set my background off the side to dry, and now I'm taking all of the papers that I pulled for this page, and I'm going to start here by matting my two photos. And this is a kit that I made back at the beginning of the year. It was a page kit, so it's made up of mostly scraps, and so I'm just going to take these scraps and just do some layering up here behind my photo, as well as I am going to take the rest of the pattern papers that I pulled and use those for the banners that are running behind the photos. So I have a couple of 6x6 sheets here. I want to say these all came from a crepe paper collection, and then I have just a solid pink stripe pattern paper, as well as that cloud paper. And the cloud paper in the background that you see right there is from Vicki Boutin. And so I'm just going to layer these all up, and those are going to become the banners that are going to go behind my paper. And then that paper that you see me cutting now, which is the Vicki Boutin one, is going to be what spans the entire middle section of the page, kind of to mirror or mimic the, I guess, kind of grid paper that's probably in the background, or that they're showing in the background of the sketch. So I'm just laying everything out off camera. I don't think I leave it on camera, but off camera I will turn those strips of paper into banners, and I do cut them in half because obviously they aren't really sticking out that far below the photos. So I do go ahead and make sure that I cut those in half, and because they're going behind my photos, no one will ever know that they weren't longer. While I'm waiting for my background to dry, I am just taking a few little embellishment pieces, so just some ephemera pieces here, and I'm just building up my 3 clusters. I am going to have 3 clusters on this page. They aren't exactly in the same locations as in the sketch, but I do keep to the 3 clusters. I will have the one that you see down there that says Dream Big, and I have that large bow, and then one to the left of the first photo, and then at the very top. There you see I've started to cut those banners, and then I cut the paper in half. So now my background is dry, and I've gone ahead and cut those banners and glued everything down, and put my little embellishment clusters where you originally saw me place them. And now comes the fun part of just adding some other finishing touches to my clusters. Here is where I'm bringing in different kinds of textures. So I have some epoxy dots, and now these are some puffy stickers that I'm bringing in. What I'm trying to do is make it so that my clusters are not completely just paper and just one texture or one level of dimension. Having the epoxy and the puffy stickers gives that little bit of change in texture and height. And so I'm also bringing in some stickers here from this old Paige Evans sticker book, and those again have their own texture, and so those help sort of add a little bit more interest to my embellishment clusters. And I only pull out one for each embellishment cluster, so I'm keeping the whole all the embellishments that I choose for this layout, I'm keeping them pretty simple and not going too crazy with tons of ephemera in each embellishment cluster. My last little touch for each one is just one wood veneer star to kind of mirror the stars that I've textured in the background. And now comes the title, and for the title for this one, it's going to be Beautiful Dreamers, and this is just a picture of both of my kiddos, and we were on vacation and they were sleeping in. It was morning, but neither one of them wanted to get out of bed, and so I snapped this cute picture of them still all cuddled up in bed and, you know, being a little bit lazy and not wanting to get up. So I'm just going to use these little stickers here. I believe those might have been from maybe an L Studio. I can't actually remember, or they might have been a Doodlebug. I'm honestly not sure. And then I have these stickers, which I did not show the name on camera, but if you want to know which ones these are, you can let me know in the comments. And I'm going to spell it Dreamers with those, and they're an iridescent thicker, which is, they're really, really pretty. I like how they sort of, the light hits them and they kind of have a iridescent color to them, so they're pretty fun. Next, I am bringing in just my finishing touches here, which are going to be some washi tape that is a silver glitter. I am going to punch a few stars here with my little star punch, and I'm just going to do 3 stars just to add a bit more of a silvery glitter, because the iridescence of the thickers kind of makes this layout have that sort of silver metallic element to it, so the stars just bring that in just a little bit more. I actually don't think I add any enamel dots, and pretty much what you see here is how this layout is going to finish. Here are the still photos, and I will have links to everyone who's playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life and 30 Days of Sketches, so be sure to check the links down below, and as well as the Facebook group for lots of inspiration. So with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.